And it'll be no time here, no time. Let's go now to Colton Charleston. Little Michael Camelot. 6-7 is going to be, that'll be Colton Arrington and Dustin Davis. And Tilden Mendel and Mac Perry to the entry office. Tilden Mendel and Mac Perry. We're clean here with an 822. Let's go to Ethan Essex, Junior Nogata now. It's going to be number 8. They have drawn the bonus steer. That is the lip chip bonus steer. Lip chip bonus steer. And smooth here, they're going to be a 9-38. Let's go to Cole McCorkle. Catch Kelton, and that'll be Caseman Thorpe at 10. And smooth here, 787. Creed Kasem, Wesley Thorpe, 10. 11 is going to be Bailey and Eves. And smooth here, 750. 750. It's got a Colton Bailey, Paul Eves, and that'll be Gandy and Anderson at 12. And it'll be a no time. It's going to Colt Gandy. Colt Gandy and Caleb Anderson to rope. It's going to be 12-13. It's going to be Jason Lee, Cody Gasquiza, and that'll be Hilly Gonzalez. This should be Colt Gandy and Caleb Anderson. Okay, Caleb's in the second arena. Let's roll him for just a second. Let's go to Cole Hilly and Jared Gonzalez, 14, and that'll be 15. All right, JR's in the other. Let's go to Blair Mabry and White Cox then. 15, and that'll be Andrews and Yaquo. And it'll be smooth here with a 706. 706. Reese Andrews, LJ Yaquo at 16, and that'll be Hoyt Darnell and Little Michael, 17. And it'll be a no time. It'll be no time. Let's go to Horton Darnell, Little Michael Camelot. 17-18 is going to be Matt Collier and Dustin Davis. After 18, we'll get Colt Gandy and Caleb Anderson. All righty, then let's get Matt Collier, Dustin Davis. Okay, no Matt and Dustin. Let's get Colt Gandy, Caleb Anderson. Then Jason and Cody. And clean 9-17. 9-17. Jason and Cody now. You guys can rope. Then Colton JR second out. And it'll be a no time. Let's go to Colt and JR. Then it'll be Hoyt and Little Michael and Collier and Davis at 18. And smooth but a barrier for them. They're going to be 1209. 1209. All right. What about Hoyt Darnell and Little Michael? You guys can rope. 17-18 is going to be Matt Collier, Dustin Davis, and that'll be Gandy and Thorpe at 19. And smooth here, but a barrier there. Smooth, but a barrier. They're going to be 10-95. Let's go to Matt Collier. Dustin Davis is going to be 18 to rope 19. Colt Gandy, Wesley Thorpe. That'll be Arrington and West at 20. And smooth here, but a barrier penalty. They're going to be an 11:08. 11:08. Colt Gandy, Wesley Thorpe now at 19-20 is going to be Colton Arrington, Creed West, and that'll be Caitlin Torres and Corey Petska at 21. Be a no time. Let's go to Caitlin Torres, Corey Petska, 21. And that'll be Hickson and Kelton, 22. After 22, Colt Gandy and Wesley Thorpe, third out. Plus 5, they're going to be 1289. 1289. Edwin Hinkson and Ketch Kelton, 22. And that'll be Gandy and Thorpe. 23, Dylan Richardson and Wesley Thorpe. Wesley, you can ride right back. We'll roll you and get Warren and Paul, and then Dylan and Wesley. And it's going to be a smooth run, but a barrier. So they're going to be a 13 and 99. 13 and 99. All right, let's go to Colt Gandy and Wesley Thorpe. Or this is Dylan. This is Dylan Richardson and Wesley Thorpe. They are +5. They're going to be a 12 and 39. Wesley, you can ride back up. Let's get Warren Camber and Paul Eves. Then we'll get Colt Gandy, Wesley Thorpe, and Charleston and Anderson. And clean here, they're going to be a 959. 959. Let's get Colton and... Oh, we got Wesley. Let's get Colt Gandy and Wesley Thorpe. Colt Gandy and Wesley Thorpe, and that'll be Colton and Caleb second out. Clean right here with a 10:02. 10:02. And there were no time. All right, let's go to Ron Rogers, Cody Eskies, and that'll be Gilbert and Gonzalez, 27. Smooth here with a 9:02. 9:02. We got a Furman Gilbert, Jerry Gonzalez, 27. 28 is going to be Jackson Griffin and LJ Yaquo. And they're going to be a no time. They're no time. Jackson Griffin, LJ Yaquo, 28, 29, Glenn and Mitchell. And it'll be smooth here, but a barrier. They're going to be 11 and 49. Let's go to Radlin Glenn and Lane Mitchell. 29-30 is going to be Darnell and Davis. And it'll be smooth here with a 923. Let's go to Hoyt Donnell, Dustin Davis. That'll be Arrington and Pratt. And it'll be smooth here. They're going to be 556. We've got a Colton Arrington, Zane Pratt, and that'll be McCutcheon and Kelton. And it'll be clean here with a 1303. Let's go to Stephen McCutcheon and Kitch Kelton, and that'll be Bryce McCutcheon, Wesley Thorpe, 33. And smooth here with a 996. Let's go to Bryce and Wesley at 33. 34 is going to be Ron Lamb, J.C. Flake. And it'll be smooth here with an 807. 807, it's going to be Rylan Lamb, J.C. Flake, and that'll be Martinez Anderson, 35. And it'll be a +5. They're going to be 13 and 54. Let's go to Marky Martinez, Caleb Anderson. That'll be Donnell and Eguskiza. And it'll be no time. It'll be no time. It's going to be Quattro Cody Eguskiza, and that'll be Shane and Tyler at 37. And it is no time, no time. Let's go to Shane and Tyler, 37, 38. Cale Clements, Jared Gonzalez. And it's a no time here, no time. Let's go to Cale Clements, Jared Gonzalez, and then it'll be Owen and Douglas, 39. And a barrier, they're going to be a 13 and 14. Let's go to Owen and Douglas now. 39-40 is going to be Ron Rogers, Buddy Hawkins. And they are no time. Let's go to Ron Rogers, Buddy Hawkins. 40.1 is going to be Cody West, Little Michael Kamalon. That'll be Evans and Davis, 41. They're going to be a no time. The no time. Let's go to Cody West, Little Michael Kamalot. Going to be 40.1. 41 is going to be Ronk Evans, Dustin Davis. That'll be Howard and Northcott at 42. And it'll be smooth here. They're going to be a 6 and 22. Let's go now to Brady Howard and Nikki Northcott. Then it'll be Cody West, Little Michael, second out. Brady Howard, Nikki Northcott, and then it'll be Cody West, Little Michael. No. Okay, there's Nikki. Brady Howard, Nikki Northcott, and then it'll be Cody West, Little Michael. No time. Let's go to Cody West, Little Michael Kamalot, and then it'll be Furman Gilbert, Zane Pratt, Andrews, and Freeman. And it is a clean run here with a 9 and 71. 971. Furman Gilbert and Zane Pratt, 43 to rope. 44 is going to be Reese Andrews, Cooper Freeman. And it'll be smooth here. They're going to be a 777. 777. They had the bonus steer right there. So you guys can go by the merch booth and get your caps. That was the the RV Fix bonus steer. And it'll be a no time. It'll be a no time. All right, it's going to be Eric Smith and Wesley Thorpe. Then it'll be Benton Bell, J.C. Flake, 46. And smooth right here with an 863. Let's go to Benton Bell, J.C. Flake, 46. 47 is going to be Rendon Andrew, Caleb Anderson. Benton Bell and J.C. Flake. Benton Bell? No. Oh, there we go. And it'll be smooth here with an 8:15. Let's go to Brandon Andrew, Caleb Anderson. That'll be Colt Gandy, Tyler Worley, 49. Colton Arrington, Cody Exquiza, Watson, and Gonzalez at 50. Mac or Crew Perry to the entry office, please. Mac or Crew Perry. Barry here's got to be 1307. Now it's Colt Gandy, Tyler Worley. That'll be Arrington, Exquiza, Watson, and Gonzalez. Brandon Andrew and Caleb Anderson had the lip chip bonus steers. So go by the merch booth and get your caps. And clean right here, but they got a barrier. They're going to be 1482. 1482. It's Colton and Cody, and that'll be Watson and Gonzalez. And it'll be a clean run. They're going to be 896. 896. Bobby Watson, Jared Gonzalez now at 50. And then it'll be number 51. The next rotation, rotation 2, get ready. And they're going to be a no time. They're going to be no time. All righty. It's going to be number 51. Start that with Riley and Douglas, and that'll be Davis and Hawkins. Then it'll be Micah Davis, Buddy Hawkins, Boggs, and Northcott, 53. And it'll be smooth here with an 840, 840. Now it's going to be Micah Davis, Buddy Hawkins, going to be 52, 53, Robert Boggs, Nicky Northcott. Got him smooth here, $7.99. Robert Boggs, Nicky Northcott, 53, 54 is going to be Taylor McCutcheon and Logan Medlin. Clean here, 770. Taylor McCutcheon and Logan Medlin right here at 54. Then it'll be 55. Brady Howard, Cooper Freeman. And smooth here, 1095. Brady Howard, Cooper Freeman. Got the RV fix. Bonus steer. You bet, 735. Got your RV fix caps. All right, let's go to R.T. Dominguez, Wesley Thorpe, 56, 57 is going to be Yates and Cartwright. Air no time. Go to Yates Cartwright, JC Flake, 57-58. It's going to be Cover and Anderson. Clean here, 678. Hunter Cover, Caleb Anderson. That'll be Bryce McCutcheon, Tyler Worley, Beck, and Gonzalez. Smooth here, 10 and 24. Bryce McCutcheon, Tyler Worley. It's going to be 59-60. Jackson Beck, Jared Gonzalez. And smooth here, 792. Let's go to Colt Gandy, Douglas Rich, and that'll be Cameron Petskett, 62-63. Nathan Carrion and Nikki Northcott. There should be Colt Gandy and Douglas Rich, number 61. Colt Gandy, Douglas Rich, no Dougie. Nope. No, there's. Yep, we got him. And then it'll be Warren Cameron, Corey Petskett, Carrion, and Northcott. That'll be in no time. Let's go to Warren Cameron, Corey Petskett, 62, and that'll be Carrion and Northcott, and then we get Bryce McCutcheon, Tyler Worley. Clean here with a 942. Let's go to Nathan Carrion, Nikki Northcott, and that'll be Essex and Passig at 64. Plus 5 here with an 8 and 23. Let's go to Ethan Essex, Cade Passig, and that'll be Byron Freeman at 65. Clean here, but a barrier. Going to be 10 and 47. Let's go to Riley Meyer, Cooper Freeman. That'll be Cole Henderson, Wesley Thorpe. And then Jose Sanchez, Jonathan Torres. Plus 5 on the last one. They're going to be 15 and 13. Let's go to Cole Henderson, Wesley Thorpe, 66, 67, Jose and Jonathan. Clean here. Clean here. Got him. They're going to be 699. Let's go to Jose Sanchez, Jonathan Torres, and that'll be Emerson Anderson, 68. No time. Cody Emerson and Caleb Anderson, 68. And then let's get McCutcheon and Worley at 59. Clean here, but a barrier. They're going to be on 11 and 38. Let's get Bryce McCutcheon and Tyler Worley, 59. Then Taylor McCutcheon and Tyler Worley will roll for just a second. And smooth here, 8:30. Tyler, ride right back up, bud. And let's get Quattro and JR and then Taylor and Tyler. There no time. All right. Let's get Taylor McCutcheon, Tyler Worley, and then Caitlin Torres, Ross Ashford, 71. No time. Caitlin Torres, Ross Ashford, 71, 72. It's going to be Bryce and Douglas will roll. Clean here with an 894. It's going to be Bryce and Douglas, 72, 73. Going to be Blake Fellers, Corey Petska. Clean here with an 8 flat. 8 flat. They had an RV fixed bonus steer, so go by the merch booth and get your caps. Carson and Nikki now at 74. Clean, but they got a barrier. They're going to be 10 and 44. Let's go to Colton Bailey and Cade Passick, 75, 76. It's going to be Nathan Carey and Cooper Freeman. And they're no time. Nathan Carey and Cooper Freeman, 76, 77 is going to be Braden Wimberly and Wesley Thorpe. And it'll be smooth here with a 725. Let's go now to Braden Wimberly, Wesley Thorpe, 77. They have drawn a lip chip bonus steer, and that'll be Albion Long. You bet. They got him 8 and 36. So they need to swing by and get their caps at the merch booth. Let's go to Casey Alvey and Jake Long. That'll be Hinkson and Flake at 79. Well, if anybody orders a platinum trailer while you're here, you get free hydraulic jack and a worm floor in it. So, pretty good incentive to get one of those purchased up. And it'll be smooth here, but a barrier, they're going to be a 1303. 1303. We'll go now to Edwin Hinkson and J.C. Flake, 7980 is going to be Caden Cortez and Jonathan Torres. And it'll be smooth here. They're going to be a 7 and 13. Let's go to Caden Cortez, Jonathan Torres, and then it'll be Miranda and Worley at 81. Well, if you need somebody to work on your horse, Caliber Equine is set up over there. They'll be happy to calibrate your pony right behind the heel box. And it'll be no time. A little too quick. All right, let's go to Maverick Miranda. Tyler Worley, it's going to be 81. After 81, let's bounce back up and get Bryce McCutcheon and Douglas Rich. And they're going to be a no time. All right, let's get Bryce McCutcheon, Douglas Rich, and then it'll be Austin Scheller, Ross Ashford, and then Braxton Rich and Douglas Rich, get ready. And it'll be a no time. Douglas, you can ride right back. All right, let's get Austin Scheller and Ross Ashford. It's going to be 82. 83 is going to be Braxton Rich, Douglas Rich. That'll be Darrison Cox at 84. Well, thank you to our friends from Succeed. Clean here with a 941. Let's go to Braxton Rich, Douglas Rich, and then it'll be Darrison Cox at 84. 85 is going to be Bryce McCutcheon and Nikki Northcott. All right, here's Braxton. So Austin Scheller and Ross Ashford, I think, ride back. Ross Ashford, I think, ride back over here. Are you okay? So are you Braxton? Okay. You're up right now, Braxton, with Douglas, and then Austin and Ross will be second out. And it'll be a no time here. No time. All right, now let's get Austin and Ross. It's going to be 82. Then it'll be 84. Kilimanjaro's White Cox. And it'll be smooth here with an 8 and 38. 8 and 38. All right, let's go to Kilimanjaro's and White Cox. Then it'll be McCutcheon and Northcott, 85. And it'll be smooth here with a 927. 927. Bryce McCutcheon, Nikki Northcott, and that'll be Kendall and Petska. Now, just a reminder, there's 5 drawing giveaways. If you go by the World Youth Team Roping Championship booth by the announcer stand, you sign up for a free chance to win there. And we've got a best ever giveaway, a set of boots, resist all hats, all kinds of good stuff. Apex boots, cool stuff. And it is smooth here with an 8 and 31. All right, let's get Ryan Kendall and Corey Petska. 86, 87 is going to be Carson Frost, Cooper Freeman. There, no time. Let's go to Carson Frost, Cooper Freeman, and that'll be Albion Passig. Clean here, they're going to be 781. 781. All right, let's go to Casey Alvey and Kate Passig. It's going to be 88, 89. It's going to be Gavin Stinson, Wesley Thorburn. That'll be Bridges and Flake. Paisley Probst, they need to see you at the entry office, please. Paisley Probst. You betcha. Clean right here with a 769. Let's go to Gavin Stinson and Wesley Thorpe, 89 and 90 is going to be Eli Bridges and J.C. Flake. And they're no time. Let's go to Eli Bridges, J.C. Flake, 90. They've drawn an RV Fix bonus. And they're going to be a no time. Let's go to Pablo Sedona and Jake Long now. It's going to be 91, 92 is going to be Blake and Caleb. Plus 5, they're going to be 1391. 1391, but they had the old RV Fix bonus steer, so they got them some RV caps, RV Fix. Let's go to Blake Fellers and Caleb Anderson. That'll be Glenn and Worley at 93. Smooth here with an 815. Let's go to Rylan Gwillian and Tyler Worley, 93, 94 is going to be Levi and Ross. Clean here, but a barrier. They're going to be 12 and 28. 12 and 28. Let's go to Levi, Bowers, Ross Ashford. That'll be Miranda and Rich, 95, 96. Be thinking about it. And it'll be a no time here. Let's go to Maverick, Miranda, and Douglas Rich, and that'll be Marcus and Lane, 96. They are no time. Let's go to Marcus Martinez, Lane Mitchell, and that'll be Hinkson and Northcott, 97, 98, 99. Plus 5 are going to be 1479. 1479. Let's go to Edwin Hinkson and Nikki Northcott, and that'll be Bronk Evans, Jr. Nogate at 98. And it is going to be smooth here with 11 and 99. It's going to Bronk Evans, Jr. Nogata, and then it'll be Jose and Cooper, Austin and Kate at 100, and then it'll be rotation 3. And clean here, we're going to be a 596. Good work. Good work. All right. Going to be Jose and Cooper. Now that'll be Austin and Kate at 100. No time. Austin Scheller and Kate Pasick, and then it'll be 101. That is going to be Carson Collier and Wesley Thorpe. Rich and Flake. It'll be a no time. All right. Let's go to rotation 3. Gonna be 101. Carson Collier and Wesley Thorpe. And that'll be Braxton and JC. Yes, sir.
Braxton Rich and JC Flake, you can ride in. That team is smooth, 8 and 66. Nice run. Braxton Rich and JC Flake, you're up. Then Ryan Kendall, Jake Long, you're on deck. Jackson Warden and Tyler Worley, you're in the hole. 105, 106, and 107, be ready. Ryan Kendall, Jake Long, you can ride in. With the leg there, 13 and 96. Let's go to Ryan Kendall and Jake Long. You're up. Jackson Warden, Tyler Worley on deck. Hoyt Darnell and Justin Jensen in the hole. 106, 107, and 108. Be ready. No time for that team. Jackson Warden, Tyler Worley, you're up. Hoyt Darnell, Justin Jensen on deck. Micah Davis and Douglas Rich in the hole. 107, 108, and 109. Be ready. Hoyt and Jessen, you can ride in. No time for that team. Hoyt and Jessen, you're up. Micah and Douglas on deck. Pablo Serran and Lane Mitchell in the hole. 108, 109, 110. Be ready. No time for that team. Let's go to Micah Davis, Douglas Rich, you're up. Pablo Serran and Lane Mitchell on deck. Jesse Wilcox, Nikki Northcott in the hole. 109, 110, and 110.1, which is Caden Calkins and Wesley Thorpe. .877 smooth. Let's go to Pablo Cerron, Lane Mitchell, you're up. Jesse Wilcox, Nikki Northcott on deck. Levi Bowers and Junior, you're in the hole. 110, 110.1, and 111, be ready. Well, ropers, if you want to be performance ready with Succeed Digestive Conditioning Program, Succeed is a once a day, every day nutritional program for total digestive health in horses. They are giving a 1 month supply to the next team in this rotation that is under 8 flat. So if you are 8 flat or under, you will win a month's supply of Succeed 1323 with the leg. Jesse and Nikki, you're now up. Levi and Junior, you're on deck. If you want to learn more about Succeed, I know Wesley has all his horses on it. You can stop by the World Youth booth and visit with the Succeed reps here. We appreciate all their support of this roping. So again, the next team that is 8 flat or under is going to, well, there you go, 781. Nice job, Jesse Wilcox and Nikki Northcott. You won a month's supply of Succeed. So Jesse, you can go stop by the World Youth booth and visit with them. We appreciate Succeed. Levi Bowers and Junior, you're up. Stryker Lanham and Cooper Freeman on deck. Caden Calkins, Wesley Thorpe, you're in the hole. 111, 112, and 113, be ready. Smooth there, 814. Stryker and Cooper, you're up. Caden and Wesley on deck. Kalaya Medeiros and Little Michael, you're in the hole. 112, 113, 114, be ready. So again, ropers, we appreciate all of the support of all of the sponsors of this event. This weekend could not go without all of these sponsors, and they've all got booths around here. So please make sure and stop by and visit all these sponsor booths. They come by, they want to visit with you guys and you kids, and so please feel free to visit with them and learn more about their products. No time for that team. Let's go to Caden Calkins and Wesley Thorpe, you're up. Kalaya Medeiros and Little Michael on deck. Maverick Miranda and JC Flake in the hole. 113, 114, and 115, be ready. Kalaya and Little Michael, you can ride in. Smooth there, 720, nice run. That's how your horse works when it's on Succeed. Kalaya and Little Michael, you're up. Maverick Miranda, JC Flake on deck. Marcus Martinez and Jake Long, you're in the hole. 114, 115, and 116, be ready. Maverick Miranda and JC Flake, you can ride in. That team is smooth, 7-11. All right, let's go to Maverick Miranda and JC Flake, you're up. Marcus and Jake Long on deck. Rendon Andrew and Tyler Worley, you're in the hole. 115, 116, and 117, be ready. Marcus Martinez and Jake Long, you can ride in. This team's smooth, 8-47. Let's go to Marcus Martinez and Jake Long, you're up. Rendon Andrew, Tyler Worley on deck. Rylan Lamb and LJ Yakwo, you're in the hole. 116, 117, and 118, be ready. And that team will take in no time. Let's go to Rendon and Tyler, you're now up. Rylan Lamb and LJ on deck. Cole Henderson, Douglas Rich in the hole. Jose Salazar and Lane Mitchell. Braxton Rich, Nikki Northcott. Cody Emerson and Creed West. I'll be thinking about it. Now, ropers, the books on that number 10 will close at the start of the short round, so please make sure and get those entries taken care of. Rylan and LJ, you can ride in. With the barrier there, 14-74. Let's go to Rylan and LJ. You're up. Cole Henderson and Douglas Rich on deck. Jose Salazar, Lane Mitchell in the hole. 118, 119, and 120. Be ready. Cole and Douglas, you can ride in. Smooth there. 6-97. All right, congratulations, Rylan and LJ. You guys just won lip chip caps. Lip chip caps. Go by the World Youth booth, and you can pick up your lip chip cap, Rylan. All right, this is Cole Henderson and Doug Rich. You're up. Jose Salazar, Lane Mitchell on deck. Braxton Rich and Nikki Northcott in the hole. 119.20 and 120.1 be ready. Jose and Lane, you can ride in. This team has a barrier 13 and 23. Let's go to Jose Salazar, Lane Mitchell, you're up. Braxton Rich and Nikki Northcott on deck. Cody Emerson and Creed West in the hole. 120, 120.1, and 121 be ready. Well, Ropers, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Equinity. We appreciate Equinity. So this is Jose Salazar and Lane Mitchell. Well, again, Ropers, the books on that number 10 will close at the start of the short round, so please make sure and get those entries taken care of. Braxton Rich and Nikki Northcott, you can ride on in. Smooth there, 7 and 55. Let's go to Braxton Rich, Nikki Northcott, you're up. Cody Emerson, Creed West on deck. Lane Yoder, Cooper Freeman in the hole. Cody West and Wesley Thorpe. Rylan Rogers and Little Michael. Jackson Warden and Jonathan Torres, I'll be ready. This is team 118. All right, Cody Emerson, Creed West, you can ride on in. No time for that team. Let's go to Cody and Creed, you're up. Lane Yoder, Cooper Freeman on deck. Cody West and Wesley Thorpe in the hole. 121, 22, and 123 be ready. It's 9 and 30 smooth. Let's go to Lane Yoder, Cooper Freeman, you're up. Cody and Wesley, you're on deck. Rylan Rogers and Little Michael in the hole. 122, 23, and 124 be ready. Well, Ropers, if you haven't had time to step outside and look at those platinum trailers parked along the arena right outside, make sure and take the time this weekend to do that. Some beautiful trailers out there. No time for that team. We're going to get this rope, and then we'll be to Cody West and Wesley Thorpe. Rylan Rogers and Little Michael, you're on deck. Jackson Warden and Jonathan Torres in the hole. 123, 24, and 125 be ready. Would also like to thank Roper Apparel, Apex, and RV Fix. All right, we're going to roll this team down. Let's go to Rylan Rogers and Little Michael, you're up. Jackson Warden and Jonathan Torres on deck. Micah Davis, Jake Long, you're in the hole. Hang tight, Cody. We'll get your partner. Well, Ropers, there's a whole tent set up over here in the warm-up area for Apex Boots. So you might want to go check out Apex Boots. They are in some of the vendor area. We've got lots of great sponsors and lots of great vendors this weekend. This team is smooth, 7 and 20. Let's go to Jackson Warden and Jonathan Torres. You're up. Micah Davis, Jake Long on deck. Jesse Wilcox, Tyler Worley in the hole. 125, 26, and 127 be ready. No time for that team. Let's go to Micah Davis, Jake Long, you're up. Jesse Wilcox, Tyler Worley on deck. Cole McCorkle and LJ Yaqua, you're in the hole. 126, 27, and 128, be ready. So Cody and Wesley, we're going to pick you up in 3. Well, would like to thank our friends at Equinity. They've got a booth set up right next to the World Youth booth, right here behind this main announcer stand. You can go visit with them, friends at Equinity. It's all about the horse. Also, a big thanks to Succeed and all that they've donated in the prizes. We appreciate Succeed. No time for that team. Let's go to Jesse Wilcox, Tyler Worley, you're up. Cole McCorkle, LJ Yakwo, you're on deck. Cody West and Wesley Thorpe, you're in the hole. 126, 27, and 128, be ready. Would also like to thank Smarty, quality training tools that you can rely on. Smarty has brought their trailer out there, and they are helping with the dummy roping. So big thanks to Smarty and Smarty Rodeo. Smooth there, 7 and 67. Nice run. All right, this is Cole McCorkle and LJ Yakwo. You're up. Then Cody and Wesley on deck. Kirsten Freeman, Jonathan Torres in the hole. 127, 28, and 129. Be ready. So Cody West and Wesley Thorpe, you can ride in. 12 and 26 with the leg. All right, let's go to Cody West and Wesley Thorpe. You're up. Kirsten Freeman, Jonathan Torres on deck. Cole Henderson, Lane Mitchell in the hole. 128, 29, and 130. Be ready. Well, ropers, I can say a big shout out goes to Tyler Wade and Wesley Thorpe and their wives. They do a lot of work to put this roping together. This is the second year, and it has grown immensely from last year, and it's going to get better year in and year out. And we just want to say thanks to them and all their hard work throughout the year to put this event together. 7:01 smooth. Nice run there. All right, let's go to Kirsten Freeman and Jonathan Torres. You're up. Cole Henderson, Lane Mitchell on deck. Bobby Watson, Nikki Northcott, you're in the hole. 129, 130, and 131. Be ready. Cole Henderson and Lane Mitchell, you can ride in. No time there. Let's go to Henderson and Mitchell. You're up. Bobby Watson, Nikki Northcott on deck. Jackson Griffin, Catch Kelton in the hole. 130, 31, and 132. Be ready. Well, we'd also like to thank Las Tunas, a top-of-the-line breeding program that believes in the growth of the industry and is excited about the next generation of horsemanship. We appreciate our friends there. Nice run, 5 and 93. All right, let's go to Bobby Watson, Nikki Northcott. You're up. Jackson Griffin, Catch Kelton on deck. Braxton Rich and Cooper Freeman in the hole. 131, 132, and 133. Be ready. Jackson and Catch, you can ride in. No time for that team. Let's go to Jackson Griffin, Catch Kelton. You're up. Braxton Rich and Cooper Freeman on deck. Cody Emerson and Cody Agaskiza, you're in the hole. 132, 33, and 134. Be ready. Braxton and Cooper, you can ride in. With the barrier there, 10 and 89. All right, Braxton Rich and Cooper Freeman, you're up. Cody and Cody on deck. Jackson Beck and JC Flake in the hole. 133, 34, and 135. Be ready. Cody and Cody, you're now up. With the barrier there, 13 and 68. Let's go to Cody Emerson and Cody Agaskiza. You're now up. Jackson Beck, JC Flake on deck. Brendan Andrew, Jake Long in the hole. 134, 35, and 136. Be ready. Smooth, but with a barrier, 10 and 92. Jackson Beck and JC Flake, you're up. Brendan Andrew, Jake Long on deck. Eric Smith, Tyler Worley in the hole. 135, 36, and 137. Be ready. Well, the next team that does not break the barrier and has a time will receive RV Fix caps. Rendon and Jake, you can ride in. No time for that team. Let's go to Rendon Andrew and Jake Long. You're up. Eric Smith, Tyler Worley on deck. Quattro Donnell and LJ Yaquo, you're in the hole. 136, 37, and 138. Be ready. With both penalties, 17 and 77. All right, this should be Eric Smith and Tyler Worley. You're up. Quattro Donnell and LJ on deck. Taylor McCutcheon and Douglas Rich in the hole. 137, 38, and 139. Be ready. No time for that team. All right, Quattro Donnell and LJ, you're up. Taylor McCutcheon and Douglas Rich on deck. Colt Hilly, Lane Mitchell in the hole. 138, 39, and 140. Be ready. No time for that team. We'll get this rope and we'll be ready for Taylor McCutcheon and Douglas Rich. You'll be up. Colt Hilly, Lane Mitchell on deck. Jackson Ward and Nikki Northcott in the hole. 139, 140, and 141. Be ready. All right, nice run, 879, and that is worth RV Fix caps. Nice job. So, Taylor, you can drop by the World Youth booth and pick up your cap. Colt Hilly, Lane Mitchell, you're now up. This is Team 137. Jackson Ward and Nikki Northcott on deck. Benton Bell, Catch Kelton in the hole. 140, 41, and 142. Be ready. All right. Smooth, but with a leg 1362. But Colt Hilly, that's worth a spin for the best ever gift bag. So, Colt, you can drop by the World Youth booth for the best ever gift bag. A big thanks goes out to our best ever pads. They've sponsored us. We appreciate them. Jackson Ward and Nikki Northcott, you're up. Benton Bell, Catch Kelton, you can ride on in. You're next out. Then Kirsten and Cooper, you're in the hole. And this team is smooth, 8 and 14. And Jackson, since you guys are the smooth with that 814, you guys just won the RV Fix caps. So we appreciate them on RV Fix. All right, Kirsten and Cooper, you can ride in. You're up next. This team is smooth, 7 and 28. Nice run there. Let's go to Kirsten Freeman and Cooper Freeman. You're up. Jesse Wilcox, Paul Eves on deck. Hunter Cover, JC Flake in the hole. 143, 44, and 145. Be ready. Jesse and Paul, you can ride in. With the barrier there, 11 and 96. Jesse Wilcox, Paul Eves, you're up. Hunter Cover, JC Flake on deck. Bradley Glenn and Buddy Hawkins in the hole. 144, 45, and 145.1. Be ready. No time for that team. Hunter Cover, JC Flake, you're up. Radlin Glenn and Buddy Hawkins on deck. Slade Lord, Tyler Worley in the hole. 145, 45.1, and 146. Be ready. No time for that team. Radlin, Glenn, Buddy Hawkins, you're up. Slade Ward, Tyler Worley on deck. Bobby Watson and LJ in the hole. 145.1, 146, and 147. Be ready. Slade and Tyler, you can ride in. With the barrier there, 12, 10. Slade and Tyler, you're up. Bobby and LJ on deck. Cody and Creed West in the hole. 146, 47, and 148. Be ready. Let us get this rope first. Slade, hold up for just a second. Bobby Watson and LJ, you can ride in. That team's smooth, 8 and 48. All right, let's go to Bobby Watson and LJ. You're up. Cody and Creed West on deck. Hagen Hill, Douglas Rich in the hole. 147, 48, 49, and 150 to end this rotation. Cody and Creed, you can ride in. Smooth Ever with the barrier, 12 and 80. All right, Cody and Creed, you're up. Hagen and Douglas on deck. Lucas Dunn and Jr., you're in the hole. 148, 49, and 150. Be ready. Hagen and Douglas, you can ride in. $9.03 smooth. Hagen and Douglas, you're up. Lucas and Jr. on deck. Jackson Beck, Nikki Northcott in the hole. Rendon and Logan, Furman Gilbert, and Cooper Freeman to end this rotation. Ropers, we're going to drag between this rotation and rotation 4. So we will stop and drag in between rotations. Lucas and Jr., you can ride in. Smooth, but with a barrier, 12 and 43. Let's go to Lucas and Jr., you're up. Jackson and Nikki on deck. Rendon and Logan in the hole. Furman and Cooper. Be thinking about it. $7.87 smooth. All right, let's go to Jackson and Nikki. You're up. Rendon and Logan on deck. Furman Gilbert, Cooper Freeman, you're in the hole, and then we'll drag. $8 and 41 smooth. Let's go to Rendon and Logan. You're up. Furman and Cooper, you're on deck. No time there. Furman and Cooper, you're up. This is the final team, and we'll bring the tractor in, drag it up, be ready for rotation 4. It's a great time to go visit with all of the vendors. Big thanks to all of our sponsors. There's Apex Boots, Equinity, Succeed, all sorts of places to go visit. Six and 58, smooth. All right, that ends this rotation. We'll bring the tractor in, drag it up, and be ready for rotation number 4. Now, Roper.
Oh, darn it. We didn't need that barrier. Well, they got him, but the barrier is going to put us at 11 and 51. 11:51. So, although you didn't win a 1-month supply of Succeed, you did win an RV Fix cap, and you can come by the merch booth over here and pick that up. All right, here is going to be Kirsten Freeman and J.C. Flake, and that'll be Wilcox and Hawkins at 153. And it'll be smooth right here, but they got a barrier. They're going to be 12 and 19, 12 and 19. All right, let's go now to Jesse Wilcox, Buddy Hawkins, and that'll be Hunter Cover, Tyler Worley, Levi Berry, and LJ Yaquo. Get ready at 155. Smooth right here with a 6 and 86, 686. Let's go to Hunter Cover and Tyler Worley at 154, 155, Levi Berry and LJ Yaquo. And then it'll be Eric Smith, Douglas Rich at 156. And it's clean right here with a 796. Let's go Levi Berry and LJ Yaquo, and that'll be Eric Smith, Douglas Rich at 56. Eight and 61 here. Let's go to Eric Smith, Douglas Rich. Going to be 156, 157. Colton Charleston, Dustin Davis, and that'll be Hagen Hale and Nikki Northcott. Clean here, 770. Let's go now to Colton Charleston and Dustin Davis, and that'll be Hagen Hale, Nikki Northcott, Glenn and Medlin, 159, 160, and 161. And it'll be smooth here with a 694. Let's go to Hagen Hale and Nikki Northcott. It's going to be 158, 159. Rattling Glenn, Logan Medlin. That'll be Warden and Freeman at 160, 161. Plus 5, they're going to be 1251. Let's go to Rattling Glen, Logan Medlin. That'll be Jackie Warden and Cooper Freeman, 160, 161. Furman Gilbert, Catch Kelton. Clean right here with a 765. Let's go now to Jackson Warden and Cooper Freeman. That'll be Furman Gilbert. Catch Kelton, Lord Flake at 162. +5, 1391. 1391. Let's go to Furman Gilbert and catch Kelton 161. 162 is going to be Slade Lord, J.C. Flake. That'll be Freeman and Hawkins 163. There should be Furman Gilbert and catch Kelton. Okay, catch is over there in the other arena. No problem. Let's get 162, Slade Lord and J.C. Flake. All right, Slade Lord, J.C. Flake. JC's in the other arena, no problem. Kirsten Freeman and Buddy Hawkins, you guys can rope. Buddy's in the other arena, no problem. What about Marky Martinez and Tyler Worley? Tyler's in the other arena. Yeah, nope. Taylor McCutcheon and Paul Eves, we're ready for you guys. Got to be 165. And then it'll be Dominguez and Rich. Actually, second out is going to be Jackson Beck and LJ Yakwo. Smooth here, 785. All right, Jackson Beck, LJ Yakwo, and then it'll be Furman Gilbert, catch Kelton, second out. Smooth here, 10 and 61. All right. Yeah, I saw. We're going to go right here to Furman Gilbert and catch Kelton now. It's going to be 161. That'll be Slade Lord, J.C. Flake. You guys get ready. +5, 1047 here. All right, it's going to be Slade Lord and J.C. Flake. You have drawn the 1 month supply of Equinity steer. Catch him an 8 flat or less, you win some Equinity. I'm sorry, Succeed. 1 month supply of Succeed here. And they are +5. Darn it. 1269. 1269. But you did get him caught, so you get a lip chip cap. And you can go by and visit the merch booth, and they'll fix you up a lip chip cap. All right, Kirsten Freeman and Buddy Hawkins. Buddy is ready. Yep. Then it'll be Marky Martinez, Tyler Worley at 164. There no time. Let's go to Marky Martinez, Tyler Worley, 164, 165. Or 166, RT Dominguez and Douglas Rich. Get ready. Be no time. Let's go to RT and Douglas now. 166, 168. Barry and Northcott. Clean right here, but a barrier. They're going to be 1435. All right, let's go to Levi Berry and Nikki Northcott. 168, 169. It's going to be. Okay, Levi and Nikki are in the other arena. No trouble. Let's go to Colton Charleston, Logan Medlin, 169. Colton and Logan. No. Is Levi down there? Levi Berry, are you down there? Nope. What about Eric Smith and Cooper Freeman? 170. There we go. Eric Smith, Cooper Freeman, 170. Clean Air 724. Bobby Watson, Catch Kelton at 171. 172 is going to be Hagen Hale, J.C. Flake. Let's get, how about Bobby Watson and Catch Kelton, 171. Okay, Bobby's coming. Slow down, Bobby. We're not in that big a hurry. Bobby Watson, Catch Kelton, 171. And smooth here, but they broke the barrier. They're going to be an 11 and 37. All right, let's get Hagen Hale and J.C. Flake, 172 if they're ready. Yeah, there's J.C. Levi Berry and Nikki Northcott, you guys can be second out. Bobby Watson, we got your phone at the score line. And it'll be a +5 here. They're going to be 12 and 66. All right, let's get Levi Berry, Nikki Northcott, 168. And then Charleston and Medlin, let's get you at 169. Clean run, 694. Colton Charleston, Logan Medlin. You guys come on in. Then it'll be Henderson and Hawkins. And it'll be smooth here, 6 and 64. All right, let's go to Cole Henderson, Buddy Hawkins now. 173, 174 is going to be Caden Cortez, Tyler Wortley. And it'll be smooth here with a 691. Let's go to Caden Cortez, Tyler Worley, 174, 175, Ryland Rogers, Dustin Davis. All right, Caden Cortez and Tyler Worley have drawn the 1 month supply of Succeed. Bonus steer, 8 flat or better. 8 flat or better. There, no time. That's going to bring us now to Ryland Rogers, Dustin Davis. Going to be 175, 176, Cal Clements, Douglas Rich, and then it'll be Horton Donnell and Zane Pratt. They're going to be a no time. Let's go to Cal Clements, Douglas Rich, and then it'll be Horton Donnell, Zane Pratt, Lord and Northcott. All right, Cal Clements and Douglas Rich. Douglas is coming. Then it'll be Horton Donnell, Zane Pratt, 177, 178. No time. Horton Donnell, Zane Pratt, 177, 178. It's going to be Slade Lord, Nikki Northcott. That'll be covered in Midland, 179, 180. They're no time. Let's go to Slate Lord, Nikki Northcott, 178, 179, Hunter Cover, and Logan Medlin. That'll be Baron Freeman, 180. No time. Let's go to Hunter Cover, Logan Medlin, 179, 180, Levi Berry, Cooper Freeman, Will Mason Eves. Get ready, 181. Yeah, how about a 661? You guys got it. 1 month supply of Succeed. Go down and visit with them at the Succeed booth or at the World Youth Team Roping Championships merch booth. Here's Levi Berry and Cooper Freeman. 180, 181 is going to be Colt Wilbanks and Paul Eves. And clean, but a barrier, they're going to be 60, or make it 1185. 1185. Yes, sir. Got him 676 here. Let's go to Henry Townsend and J.C. Flake, 182, 183. R.T. Dominguez and Buddy Hawkins. That'll be McCutcheon and Worley, 184. Clean here with an 842. Let's go to R.T. Dominguez and Buddy Hawkins. And that'll be Steve McCutcheon, Tyler Worley, 184, 185, and 186. No time. It's going to be Steve McCutcheon, Tyler Worley, and then it'll be Lucas Dunn, Dustin Davis, 185, 186. And clean right here with a 903. Lucas Dunn, Dustin Davis. Now it's going to be 185, 186. Marky Martinez, Douglas Rich, and then it'll be Hilly and Pratt, 187, 188, 189. Clean but a barrier. They're going to be an 1198. Marky Martinez, Douglas Rich, 186, 187. Cole Hilly, Zane Pratt. And it'll be a no time. Let's go to Cole Hilly, Zane Pratt, 187. 188 is going to be Kel Clemens, Nicky Northcott, and that'll be Collier and Medlin, 189, 190. And it's a +5 here. They're going to be 12 and 93. Let's go to Kel Clemens, Nicky Northcott, 188, 189. That's going to be Matt Collier, Logan Medlin. That'll be Cortez Freeman, 190, 190.1. Cody West, Ketch Kelton. And it'll be clean here with a 762. 762. Let's go to Matt Collier, Logan Medlin, and then it'll be Cortez Freeman, 190. Smooth here. They're going to be a 780. Let's go to Caden Cortez, Cooper Freeman. That'll be West Kelton at 190.1. Caden Cortez and Cooper Freeman now. Then Cody West, catch Kelton, Barry, and Gonzalez, and then John Cole Van Loan and J.C. Flake. And they're going to be a clean run here with a 913. Let's go to Cody West, catch Kelton, 190.1. That'll be Levi Berry, Jared Gonzalez, Van Loan, and Flake, 192, 193. Smooth here, but a barrier. They're going to be 10 and 28. Levi Berry, Jared Gonzalez, then it'll be John Cole Van Loan, and J.C. Flake, and then it'll be McCullen Anderson, 193. And smooth here, 7 and 18. Let's go to John Cole Van Loan, J.C. Flake. That'll be Shane McCullough, Caleb Anderson, Richard and Worley at 194, 195. And it's a +5 and 5 more, and it's going to be 16 and 60. All right, let's go to Shane McCullough, Caleb Anderson. That'll be Richard and Worley. No time. Let's go to Dylan Richardson and Tyler Worley. That'll be Emerson and Davis, 195, 196. Clean run, 7:59 here. Let's go to Cody Emerson and Dustin Davis, and that'll be Braden Wimberly and Douglas Rich, 196. They're no time. Ryder Nichols, Paul Eves, 197, 198. Henry Townsend, Nicky Northcott, Will Bankston Hawkins, McCutcheon and Freeman, and then Cody Emerson and Dustin Davis before rotation number 5. Clean run, 7:57 here. Henry Townsend, Nicky Northcott, and that'll be Will Bankston Hawkins, McCutcheon and Freeman, and then Emerson and Davis before rotation 5. They're going to be in no time. Let's go to Colt Wilbanks, Buddy Hawkins, and then it'll be Steve McCutcheon and Cooper Freeman. No time, no time. And clean right here with a 778, 778. Cody Emerson, Dustin Davis, and then it'll be a rotation 5. Clean run 846 here. 846. All right, here is the final rotation. We'll start with number 201. 201 is going to be Lucas Dunn and Zane Pratt. Followed by Micah Davis, Logan Medlin. That'll be Van Loan and Gonzalez, 203. All right, we got 1 month of Succeed back up in play. And you got to do it in an 8 flat. Here we go. Lucas Dunn, Zane Pratt. Hey, baby, they're playing our song. They're going to be a 7 flat. They had to be 8 flat. They're 7 flat. They got a month-long supply of Succeed. Congratulations. Micah Davis, Logan Medlin, 202, 203 is going to be John Cole Van Loan and Jared Gonzalez. And it is +5 here. They're going to be 13 and 17. 13 and 17. John Cole Van Loan, Jared Gonzalez. That'll be Jason Lee, Jonathan Torres, 204, 205. This is the final rotation. It'll take us all the way down to about 240. Final team number. Clean run. They're going to be 580. 580. Let's go to Jason Lee, Jonathan Torres, 204, 205. Marky Martinez, Wesley Thorpe. Clean run, 751 here. It's going to Marky Martinez, Wesley Thorpe. It's going to be 205, 206. It's going to be Creed Kasem and Tyler Worley. They're going to be a no time. They're going to be no time. Creed Kasem, Tyler Worley. They've drawn the RV Fix bonus steer, followed by Striker Latham, J.C. Flake. Clean run 824. Skyler Latham, J.C. Flake, and then it'll be Ryder Nichols, Douglas Fritch, 208. And they're smooth here. They're going to be 715. 715. We got our Ryder Nichols, Douglas Rich. Then it'll be Stinson and Northcott, 209, 210. Plus 5 and 5 more, it's going to be a 1558. Let's go to Gavin Stinson, Nicky Northcott, 209, 210 is going to be Hagen Hale, Cooper Freeman. That'll be Collier and Pratt, 211. And plus 5, 1359 here. Let's go to Hagen Hale, Cooper Freeman, 210, 211 is going to be Matt Collier, Zane Pratt, Wimberlin Medlin, 212, 213. Clean right here with a 921. 921. They got the RV Fix bonus. Caps, go by the merch booth. Here's Steve McCutcheon. This is Hagen Hale, Cooper Freeman, and then McCutcheon and Gonzalez. They got some penalties, 17-14 here. All right, it's going to be Steve McCutcheon, Jared Gonzalez. It's team 213, 214, Lucas Dunn, Caleb Anderson. Clean run 545. 545. Lucas Dunn, Caleb Anderson, 214, 215. Caden Cortez, Wesley Thorpe. Plus 5 here, going to be a 1203. Let's go to Caden Cortez, Wesley Thorpe, 215, 216. Colt Wilbanks, Tyler Worley, and that'll be Owen Maringer and J.C. Flake, 217. No time. Let's go to Colt Wilbanks, Tyler Worley, 216, 217. Owen Maringer, J.C. Flake, and that'll be Dylan Richardson, Douglas Rich at 218. Clean here, but a barrier 12 and 35. Owen Merrigan, J.C. Flake, 217, 218. Dylan Richardson, Douglas Rich. Well, a thank you, of course, goes out to Roper Apparel along with Platinum Trailers. Also want to say thank you to Wickenburg Tire Center and Equinity. It's all about the horse with Equinity. Yeah, it's going to be smooth right here with the 704. 704, Dylan Richardson, Douglas Rich, and it'll be Collier and Northcott, 219. Apex, thank you to Apex Boots. Also to RV Fix and our friends from Succeed. Okay. It's going to be clean right here with a 710, 710. All right, we're going to roll 219. We're going to go to John Cole Van Loan and Cooper Freeman at 220. Well, they have trouble here. They're going to be in no time. Let's go to John Cole Van Loan, Cooper Freeman. And that'll be Jason Lee, Zane Pratt, 221. And it'll be clean right here, but a barrier for them, they're going to be 1358. Let's go to Jason Lee, Zane Pratt, 221, 222. Ryder Nichols, Logan Medlin. That'll be Lord and Gonzalez at 223. They are no time. They are no time. Oh, darn it. Lost him on the head side. Ryder Nichols, Logan Medlin, 222, 223. Well, Las Tunas, top of the line breeding program. Clean, but they got the barrier. They're going to be 1483. Slade Lord, Jared Gonzalez now, and that'll be Caseman Anderson, 224. And it'll be a +5. It's going to be 1316 here. Let's go to Creed Kasem, Caleb Anderson. That'll be Miranda and Thorpe, 225, 226. Clean here, but a barrier. They're going to be 1049. Let's go to Maverick Miranda, Wesley Thorpe, 225. That'll be Henry Townsend, Tyler Worley, Lane Yoder, and J.C. Flake. Get ready at 227. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hang on, Maverick. Whoop-ah. Man. You bet. It's going to be in no time, but yeehaw. All right, Henry Townsend, Tyler Worley, that'll be Yoder and Flank. Clean here, but a barrier. They're going to be 1181. Lane Yoder and JC Flake, 227 now. 227. They got an RV fix. Bonus steer. Catch him. Gonna be followed by Colt Wilbanks, Douglas Rich, and then be Cartwright Northcott. Oh, come on. Come on. Yoder's got him. Flake got him. Clean. 7, 13. Colt Wilbanks, Douglas Rich, and that'll be Cartwright Northcott, 229. There, no time. It's going to be Yates Cartwright, Nicky Northcott, 229, 230. Kill Clements, Cooper Freeman. That'll be Van Loan and Pratt, 231. No time. Kel Clements, Cooper Freeman, 230, 231. John Cole, Van Loan, Zane Pratt, Dominguez Medlin, 232, 233, 234. $6.96 here. John Cole, Van Loan, Zane Pratt, and that'll be RT Dominguez and Logan Medlin, Leon Gonzalez. And it'll be smooth here. They're going to be 610. RT Dominguez and Logan Medlin, 232, 233, Leon Gonzalez. We're going to be no time. Jason Lee, Jared Gonzalez, 233, 234, Dylan Richardson, Caleb Anderson. That'll be Ryder Nichols, Wesley Thorpe, 235. And it'll be smooth here. Going to be 667. It's got Dylan Richardson, Caleb Anderson. Then it'll be Nichols and Thorpe. You guys get ready, get ready, get ready. And it'll be a no time. It'll be no time. It's got Ryder Nichols, Wesley Thorpe, and it'll be Wimberly Worley at 236. Smooth here, 665. It's got a Braden Wimberly, Tyler Worley, and that'll be Roper Boggs, JC Flake, 238. We're about 6 runs away from the tractor. Oosh. Smooth here. 933. 933. Roper Boggs, J.C. Flake, that'll be Kasem and Torres. And it'll be smooth here, 728. Going to be Creed Kasem, Jonathan Torres, and that'll be Coggins and Rich, 238.1. All right, Creed and Kasem, they got them a good bonus. Oh, it didn't work out. They were getting lip chip caps. Caden Coggins, Douglas Rich, 238.1. That'll be Bridges and Northcott. You know what, Creed, you and Jonathan, y'all get lip chip caps anyway. Come on down and talk to them at the merch booth. Yeah, looky there, smooth. 6.5 seconds. 6.5 seconds. Caden Coggins and Douglas Rich, you guys got RV Fix bonus caps. Go by the merch booth for those. Eli Bridges and Nikki Northcott, and that'll be Townsend and Freeman. Here's Eli and Nikki. Get him, get him, get him. Got him. Smooth here, $8.99. Eli, you and Nikki had lip chip caps, lip chip bonus steer caps. All right, here is Henry Townsend, Cooper Freeman, final team. Then we'll drag. They fire it down there. They got him, and they got RV Fix caps for their bonus, $671. All right, we're going to bring the tractor, drag it up, and we'll be right back with a short go-round. Cuts of 15-11 right now. Oh, they come with a buzz right there. They got him healed by the toenails, but they got a barrier. They're going to be 10 flat. Total is $24.92. Now it's going to be Creed Kasem, Tyler Worley, 19th call, $14.90. Then it'll be Ryder, Rylan Lamb, and LJ Yaquo.
This is that ice cold Michelle fight for that white gold. This one for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpieces. Stylin', wildin', living it up in the city. Got Chuck's on with Saint Laurent. Gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. I'm too hot. Call the police in the.
All right, here we go. Creed Kasem and Tyler Worley. Creed, nice shot. Worley healed him smooth, $7.95. Boy, they look good right here. They're going to be a 22-85. 22-85. We go to Rylan Lamb, LJ Yaquo with a $14.88. They're going to be followed by Levi Berry and Jared Gonzalez. No time right there. Let's go to Levi Berry and Jared Gonzalez. Here is the 17th callback. 1482, they're going to be followed by striker Lanham, J.C. Flake. All right, Levi Berry. Front side fires it at him. J.R. Gonzalez on the backside, not going to happen. They're going to be no time. Striker, Lanham, J.C. Flake. Here's the top 16. They're going to be followed by Roper Boggs, Nicky Northcott. Yeah, smooth here. 607. 607. They're going to be 2077 there first. Top 15, Roper Boggs, Nicky Northcott now. Team of the 1460, and that'll be Collier and Medlin. Second out.
Soldier Boy, tough. Hey, I got this new dance for y'all called the Soldier Boy. Just gotta punch, then crank back 3 times from left to right. Soldier Boy, I'm in it.
Yep, here we are, rolling. Roper, Missouri, got him, plus 5, 1230. Total in the average. They're going to be 2690. They're fourth right now. We got 10 monies. We got 6 filled. Top 14 left to rope, Matt Collier. Here's his first appearance of back-to-back calls. Happy, Texas. Logan Medlin out of Stephenville by way of New Mexico. Oh, no, Matt. Oh, no. It's all right. Shake it off and come on back. Gonna be roping Zane Pratt.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go.
Oh, they're plus 10 in penalties. They're going to be 1609. 1609. Total's 3066. That's fifth. Top 12, Caden Calkins, Douglas Rich right here. This team is a 1451. They're going to be followed by Weston Thorpe. Yeah. Smooth here, 614. I like it. I like it a lot. They're going to be 2065. That's first. Top 11, Cody West, Wesley Thorpe. They're going to be followed by Hunter Cover and Tyler Worley. All right, Cody West, Arizona. That's how you see me, but you wanna be me, don't you? Change your colors, looking so greedy. Cause I seem turning green with envy. Wake up in the morning like a champion. Handle my biz like a billionaire. All right, it's Cody West. Yeah, look at that. 710 here. That's good stuff. Total 2159. That's third. We got 10 to rope now. Here's the money. Here's the money, teams. Hunter Cover, Tyler Worley. 1440. First place.
There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Try to catch me howling at the moon.
Oh, it's no time. Edwin Hinkson and J.C. Flake, ninth callback now. They have a 1399, 665 to lead it. Followed by Jesse Wilcox, Tyler Worley, second out. All right, Edwin Hinkson and J.C. Flake. All righty. Here we go. Edwin, J.C. Well, they got him on the clean way, but they broke the barrier. They're going to be at 11 and 49. 11 and 49, including that barrier penalty. And their total's 25-48. That's 6. All right, here comes Jesse Wilcox and Tyler Worley. You bet. Jesse and Tyler have got to be 673. Go to the lead. Lucas Dunn, Zane Pratt, come on in. Clean, 7-21. Well, that's going to put them third, 21-12. Lucas Dunn, Zane Pratt, top 7 now. Lucas Dunn. His party's good. Zane Pratt. Yeah, baby. How about a clean run? 588. 588. It's going to be 1955. Jason Lee, Jerry Gonzalez, 6th to rope, and then it'll be 5th place. 5th callback. McCutcheon and Gonzalez.
Bang, bang.
Hey, they got a barrier, though. They're going to be 10-09. 10-09 puts them 23-61. That's 7th. Top 5 now. Stephen McCutcheon, Jared Gonzalez, and then it'll be Van Loan and Pratt.
In the crib, ma. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's
hot. Steve McCutcheon and J.R. Gonzalez. J.R. back-to-back calls. 13:38 come into the short round. All right, they are clean. They are 756. That's going to put them 4th right now in the roping. We go to the top 4 now. It's going to be John Cole Van Loan. Zane Pratt.
And with the bass and drum going around like bum bum bum.
All right, here it is. John Cole. He's got him. Backside. Comes tight smooth. 555. Their total in the average is going to be an 1892. Cole Henderson, Lane Mitchell now with a 1310. We got new leaders, 1892 and a 1955.
And the cat with the bass and drum going around like bum bum bum. I'm so cool and I'm so groovy when I go bum bum bum.
Clean run, 663 here. That total's going to be 1973. That's 3rd. 2 to rope. Now it's Bronk Evans, Dustin Davis. This team comes in with a 1279. They're going to be a 612 or better. They're going to be followed by Furman Gilbert and Cooper Freeman. Well, they're no time. They're no time. Here's the high team back. The high team back is Furman Gilbert, Cooper Freeman. They have a 1266. They need to catch this one in about, 624 to win the roping. Guaranteed the money with a 1093. Yeah. They come in hot right here with a 496. Put the nail in the coffin, baby. They're going to be 1763 in the win of the open. It's going to be Furman Gilbert and Cooper Freeman, $7,600. We need you guys to come over to the prize area entry office for that. John Cole, Van Loan, Zane Pratt takes second place. Third place is...
So here we are with the winners of the amateur heading side of the Pro-Am. And these guys put on a show today. This was a heck of a rope, and there's top 20 came back. I think 14 was the cut to the short go.
Yeah, it was 2 and a short, so, as the roping went on, those guys got pretty fast over there.
Yeah, they got tapped off at the barrier, made some really good runs, and it came down to pretty much a one-header in the short go. These guys were high callback, had to be some kind of short 6 to win the roping, went 4-9.
Had to be 6-2 and went 4-9 in the short round. What was your game plan going into it right there?
I was pretty nervous, to be honest. I just wanted to score good and first shot, take it. I knew he was going to finish it, so.
You dang sure didn't take your second shot in 4-9.
No, I didn't.
Pretty dang good to me.
No, sir.
It looked a little more like an open roping with 2 pros. Coop, you drew this guy. Were you pretty excited to see him stick him?
The first one caught me off guard. He turned him so fast. I knew after that to be ready, and he never backed off, and it was pretty impressive.
Yeah, and we want to thank you pros for coming out and roping with these kids, and we get to see with the up-and-comers and how they look, and this guy looks like he's showing out pretty well.
Yeah, he'll do good. It's real fun for us pros to come do this and rope with the kids and kind of see who's out there, and just want to thank you and Thorpe for everything, and this is a great event.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming, and obviously we won another Smarty roping dummy, and a ton of cash, so the pros get paid too, and thank you guys. There was, 240 teams in that one?
Yeah.
So it was a good rope, and it's grown. Maybe there was 160 last year, so it's almost doubled. It's going to be pretty interesting to see what next year looks like. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.